What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shy. Come here with me. Come here with me. Yes, honey, you get the picture. Make it do what it do what it do. What's up, baby? Ain't nobody sleep with you last night. Joy Spick in the building. Hey, babes, how are you? Terry T, baby Davis. Hey, how are you? May May in the building. Make it do what it do. All right, Jazzy J, what's up? Let me see. Hold on. Let me go all the way down. Okay. Claudia in the building. What's up? Monica, make it do what it do, what it do. Regina in the building. Kim says, hey, Sharon chat, what's up? Carmel girl, what's up? Robin CR, I see you, babes. I see y'all. Dee Dee in the building. What's up? We got a little bit to talk about. Huntsville ain't got nothing going on right now. But Mr. Carlos says some changes going to be made because Papa Bear done spoke, okay? That's what he says. Bella says, hey, Sharon Miles in chat. What's up, Bella? Dee Dee says, what's up? Flora in the building. What's up, Flora? Make it do what it do, what it do. Listen. Happy Monday, checkmates. What's up? Now, listen, for the ones of you guys who are just getting here, I've been doing some things to my YouTube channel and I'm trying to figure out if they're working. I'm playing with them to see. I know I was supposed to turn my membership badges on. Let me know if you guys can see them. At the bottom, if you can't, it's okay because I'm playing with it to see if I know what I'm doing. Because y'all know I'm not savvy with the internet stuff, okay? So I'm playing with it, and my kids is good for nothing. All right. So let me know if you guys can see the membership badges, where you're supposed to be able to click it to become a member at the bottom of the chat. So let me know if you guys are able to do that. Also, my shirts or items is supposed to be at the bottom of this live. I see it in a lot of videos that I do, but I never see it on the lives. So let me know if that's there as well. If it's not, I'll continue to play with it until they become there. There's some personally shirts that I have that I've ordered from a young lady that I like personally than the ones that's on the website. But either way, we get the picture. So, you guys can order it either way. Nope. Okay, Claudia, thank you. I appreciate that. Lizzie in the building. What's up? Tracy, what's up? God's favor. I know that's the truth. What's up? Yes. So, okay, nothing's there. All right. I'll play with it some more and try to figure it out. But in the meantime, if you guys are following me on IG or Facebook, you guys can see that I have the personal shirts there. And then in the videos, you can click that link and get the shirts that I've got from the website. That also says the same thing. I Ain't Sleep With You Last Night is available there. So you guys can also click the link in any type of video that I uploaded and get the shirts there. So just to throw that out there, no pressure. It is what it is. But I'll definitely keep working so you guys can get the icons here, and we can keep growing. We're on our way to 5K, and I'm excited about it. All right. So listen, we want to keep it safe. So everything on this channel is alleged, and we want to make sure we talking that we are saying alleged in our comments. Even if we know it to be true, let's just be safe and say allegedly because child day is coming. Like they want to fight, and we don't want to fight nobody. Okay, if you're anything like me, I'm too old to be fighting somebody, okay? And I ain't got time for it. So let's just keep it cute and safe. What else did I want to say? Hit the like button. All right. Don't y'all forget to do that. Hit the like button. Make sure you guys are sharing my live so people can know that I am here. And also, if you are not following me on Facebook or Instagram, go ahead over there and follow me on both of them at Healthy Living with Shar. Try to keep it a little bit more civil over there. That's my first ministry. And I like to handle it like it's my first birth. So definitely I want to make sure that you guys are following me over there. Today I covered on Facebook. I don't know if you guys heard about the case with the 19-year-old that embezzled $500,000 from a place that she was working at. And what she did was, do I still have her picture here? Let me see if I still have it, guys. If I still have it, I'll post it. Let me see. If I still have it, I'll post it. She's so pretty. It's so sad. Here she is here, guys. This young lady, by the name of Azarel Foster embezzled 500K um, from her store that she was working at. She's a part of Lazelle University, and she embezzled 500K from them. And what she was doing is she was marking up the items for more than what they were worth, and she was returning them to a credit card that was named in her name. Um, for the up price and not the actual price. The employee mentioned when they saw it, they thought it was a hack in the system, or the system was messed up. They did not think um they did not think that it was what do you call that? That it was her per se about it. She wasn't arrested right at her dorm doors, and at Lazelle University, and this is Burlington County that she's working at. So it sucks that she's so young. I know that you do the crime, you got to do the time. I'm very aware of that. I do feel bad for her, as any mother would. I don't know her living situation. I don't know if she just had was a hard head. She found a way. She purchased a $35,000 Tesla. She also went on different type of vacations. She racked up $6,000 in vacation, $5,000 in airlines. Oh man, her last statement on, I believe, IG was, I just love to be able to take care of myself and on my own. At 19 years old, you should have your behind home with your parents and allow your parents to fend for you. If it isn't honest money, you need your butt whooped, okay? You need a beating, you need the belt, okay? So it was a shame for me to see her. It hurted to see her in the courtroom. Like, I know her personally. I don't know her personally, but as any mother, that will hurt, right? She looks scared. She looked like, what's going to happen next? She's clearly very smart to be able to, pull something off like this. She did her research, right? So she definitely is. She was in court on Friday. So that's unfortunate that that happened to this young lady. But yes, you do the crime, you do the time. No matter how young you are, it is what it is, right? So we are definitely praying that that situation works out for her. If you guys follow me again on Instagram or IG, you know what stories I'm talking about. If not, I'm giving you guys a brief saying. These young men by the name of Jason and Kenny are missing from Atlanta area. They've been missing for about a week and some change now. They are business partners. They're both fathers. One of them is a father of four children, and the other one is a father of three children. And I'm going to get back to the comments. Of three children, they are business partners, and most of all, they are best friends. The brother has spoken out, and so has the mother of the individual, and says they help her find her babies, and she's including them both to be her babies, because the families are probably like family, because these guys are best friends. So you know how that go. Your best friend is like your family, right? So these different type of organizations has chipped in to bring these young men home. Nobody's talking in Atlanta. Nobody knows nothing. They have found the vehicles, but these two individuals are nowhere to be found. They did find a car that was found in a shopping center, where they both, I guess, was last seen, and nobody knows nothing. So the family has orchestrated their own additional search for these young men. They have not been found as of yet. We are definitely praying, especially here at Healing with Shar. We are praying for a safe return, right? We pray that they come back and return home to their families with all of their limbs. Yes, we know what they're saying is that they ain't find them in the first week, they're gone. In the first 48 hours, they're gone. But we serve a God that can do all things, right? And all powerful and all merciful, right? So we know that He can do anything that He wants to do. So we're going to still pray for the best results in this situation, which it says that, they could come home with all limbs and be whole again, right? We're definitely praying for that. um, this young lady right here by the name of Cheryl Orange was the fifth person involved in the four kidnapping situation, and she was the fourth person. There has been Facebook lives that was reported by NC Beats, and these lives indicated that she was the fifth person in the vehicle with the Mexico kidnapping. The problem is that made everybody get this red flag and this whole thing. Where is the fifth person? Is that she was not with them when they crossed that border. Okay, where is Cheryl Orange? Since then, Cheryl Orange has been located. She was the one that called the authorities and let the authorities know my friends are missing, right? And she said that she was at a nearby hotel that wasn't actually over the border, and she was waiting for her friends to return. She was not permitted to go into Mexico because she did not have the proper identification. I'm telling you guys the story, not if I believe it or not. I'm just sharing the news, right? And I'm giving it to you the fast way so we can jump into this Carlos situation, right? So she says that after her friends didn't return in 15 minutes, she fell asleep and woke up and known that hours has passed going into the next morning. And she called, her brother, Latavia Washington McGee brother. Um, And she says something isn't right. She's been in constant communication with Latavia, 18-year-old, also. And she says that she helped her through it. And she wished that people would have compassion for Latavia. Everybody has a past. If you guys don't know that this is the one of the young men by the name of Zazel, his last name is Brown. He's gone. He is the two of the four that was missing. He is one of the ones that has lost their life. So we are praying for that family. This other young man by the name of Shaheed Wardre, he also life is gone by this incident. So we are definitely praying for him. I know that somebody did send me the funeral arrangements for this young man, but I don't want to say that they absolutely buried him already because I'm not sure and I don't have it in front of me. But definitely, however, we are praying for the entire family. This young man right here was the one that was recording during the Facebook Live by the name of Eric Wise. He was shot and or pap out in the leg twice during this whole attack in Mexico. But he survived that. He is now here in the States with his family. We later learned that Mr. Eric, who was talking about eating some PUSSY in the Facebook Live, have a wife at home. So we don't know who PUSSY Mr. Eric was eating, which is none of our concern. That's his business, right? And do what you do. But the wife has since came forward of this young man and says, listen, I didn't even know my husband was in Mexico. Yes, I saw the story. And yes, I know of the story. But I did not know the young man was in Mexico until FBI knocked on my door. I said, say what, sis? Because let me tell you something about Shar. Ain't no way in the hell you going to be somewhere for a few days or a couple of days and I ain't gonna know where the hell you was. And let alone I'm gonna call you and you ain't even gonna answer your phone. But that's your business and you handle that the way you handled it. You know, I ain't saying you got what you deserve, but I'm just saying sometimes when you stick your neck out a little bit too far, you just might get got. And this was the end result of it, unfortunately, right? So we hope that you learned the valuable lesson, all right? Communicate with your wife and stop doing things that you ain't supposed to do behind your wife's back. And what I really wanted to know would pose the question, well, you mean to tell me the wife ain't on his Facebook? The wife couldn't see him having all these type of conversation about PUSSY and a bra over there hanging on the windshield and y'all mind your business about the bra? You mean to tell me she didn't know that much about him? Girl, because I'm all over the Facebook. I got to know what the hell you talking about. So only thing I can think of figure out is that he may have blocked her and she was not able to see it. But he's returned to her. How she gonna handle that man is her business, honey. But let me tell you, it couldn't be mine, not on a hot day or a cold day. I would have to show you, but we're glad that he's home with his family and he is safe, right? This young lady, last but not least, is one of the 5 versus 4 the Mexico kidnapping, which is Latavia McGee or Washington McGee, however you want to put it. And this is the one that's getting the slack the most. She was the one that was in Mexico for her tummy tuck. And when she got down there, they crossed the border and everybody was attacked or even shot and down. People are coming after her like left and right. Y'all know I'm a straight shooter. I'm going to keep it 110% with you, right? I don't know what the hell she was down there for. I don't even care about it. However, I know we all got a past, and you know, the past is the past. And I don't think that it's appropriate to bring up what happened in the past to her and her kids in this diaper situation when this girl is experiencing something like this. Now, if there was more to it, okay, it's more to it. And I'm not here to, say she isn't or she wasn't, right? But still, what would a case in 2016 have to do with a case right now in 2023? There's no relation, right? And we have to normalize and stop throwing our people up under the bus. Listen, it was traumatizing for her, okay? Not knowing whether you're for even if she was down there for something else. Let's just say you down there for something else. You ain't thinking you about to get shot and kidnapped and thrown in the back of a pickup truck. That's the last thing you're thinking about. So the nerve of people to mention, oh, she got a case in 2016. What the hell that got to do with anything? Okay. It is what the hell it is. And I'm tired of people doing it. Okay. So that's why she's getting all the smoke now. But her friend says that she wished that people would have compassion. She says Latavia is a good person and, everybody has a past. Now, I'm not going to repeat the charges because I don't think it's a fair game with the charges that we're talking about versus this young lady life being saved. I just don't think so. That's my prerogative and that's what I'm going to do. But again, she is the fourth person. We are definitely praying for her. Last but not least of that case, we have the mother who spoke out and she was able to sit down with CNN or or I think it was CNN, and she was able to sit down with them. And she says that her daughter said that she, which is Latavia, didn't know what was going on immediately. And her mother says that she wants everybody that put her daughter in jeopardy to be held accountable because it was not right. And I'm with you, sis. It was not right. Since then, the cartels has issued an apology to this family, to these people that were attacked, and they have one person in custody. The cartels has also turned over an additional 5 people for this situation. And they are saying that they are sorry. It's definitely a mistaken identity. They thought that there was some, I think, some type of Haitians or something of that nature. So again, we're gonna keep this stories going because people need to know. Okay, there's also a young man. Oh, I don't think I have his picture on me, but he's missing from the Camden area. He's been missing for some time now. Pretty eyes. If you guys missed it, go to my Instagram or my Facebook because I don't want to make up nobody's names. It's getting late in the evening. I don't want to make it up, right? But this young man is still missing. And I think he's fairly young himself, and we are definitely praying for his return. It's hard out here, guys. So we are lifting up everybody. Let me see what y'all saying. Hey, PN2 Ross, what's up? The meter in the building. Make it do what it do, what it do. Let's see. Lee says 119 watching and 54 likes. Whoa. All right, y'all got to get it up now. Y'all got to get with the program. Karma Girl says always hit that like before I come on in. I know that's right. Make it do what it do. Karma Girl, I'm near Ohio border. Where are you? Okay. You guys are speaking. Shar, if you rushed in without highlighting, chat, if you rushed in without highlighting your like icon, please double check. Tanja, welcome to the chat, and thank you, sweets. I appreciate you. Um, I'm with you, Shar. We do not need to judge. Absolutely, Lee. There's a place and time for everything, and I just don't think that was appropriate. And they are dragging the hell out of her. I almost want to put the cover under my head, dive under the pew myself because I'm so embarrassed. You know what I mean? Like it's just a place and time for everything. Now, if you want to talk about it as a separate case, go for it. It's a fair game. But to combine those two, I just don't think it's fair. Um, Michigan here. Okay, what's up? Um, hey Cheryl, how okay, Cheryl Howard snowing here. Okay. You guys are speaking. It's snowing. Wow, we ain't even have a winter this year. I'm like, what is going on? The most we got was a couple flurries or some ice rain or something like that, hailing. If we ain't getting nothing. How are you doing? Rainy day here in New York. Okay, you right around the corner. Sounds shady to me, Shar. Yeah, a lot of it sounds shady, Lee. I ain't telling you it don't sound shady. I got a lot of thoughts. I'm just saying now ain't the place and time to talk about it, Lee. I'm just saying now ain't the time. You know, we can have a separate conversation all day. I'll go with you, babe. I got something I want to say always. But I'm just saying to compare the two incidents that, she lost her kids in 2016 versus now, one thing don't have nothing to do with the other. And I don't think it's fair. Give her a chance. Now, if you find out something later, okay, we can talk about it. But just give her a chance. 102 watching and 44 likes. Get those likes to match. Yay. Ayana in the building. What's up? Something not Ayana, I don't think I saw you here before, but welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. Annette in the building. What's up? The cartel saying sorry does not bring those young men back. It does nothing for the lives that was lost. Absolutely, Lee. And that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, okay, big ups to them. Cartels is a big organization, right? They probably thought this situation would bring them more heat than they need. That could be the reason for the apology. We just don't know, right? But definitely it does nothing for these young. If y'all would have saw the way these bodies was laying on the ground, was being thrown in the back of the pickup truck, it was a shame. I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. And usually my skin cringed to stuff like that, but I was able to watch the whole entire video, and more than once. I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. It just was unfortunate. As soon as they crossed over, that was it. Them young men bodies hit that ground like they were, a piece of cotton candy. They just flew them. So I can only imagine what the family is going through. Cricket says, I'm praying. Hey, Cricket, what's up? 88 watching and 38 likes. Get those likes to match. Y'all got to get it together. Hey, Joy Spick, what's up? Shar, on your YouTube homepage, you do have where we can browse store. I see the merchandise. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate you that. I didn't even know I had a child, but told y'all I be playing with it. And my son keeps saying he's gonna help me make my website because he's good with stuff like that. But tell me he has not gotten around to it yet. But I'm gonna get it together because I'm telling y'all, God is elevating me in places I can't even imagine. Watching and enjoying from Kingston, Jamaica. Hey Sandra, how are you? And welcome to the chat. All right, she looked dusty. Sandra, wait a minute. Is it? Forgive me, God. Listen, that picture right there don't do nothing for what the picture is of them captivating her when they threw her in the back of that when they found her. Okay, I said, well, dang, could they had done something with her? Y'all ain't had to put my sis on the camera like that. Y'all did her wrong. That wasn't right. Okay, that wasn't right at all. Great job, Sandra. She reunion with her whole life. Wait a minute. We have to teach our kids to appreciate and work honestly. She ruined her whole life. Yes, Ayana. I had to get a close up, child, because you know my eyes don't work the way they used to. She ruined her whole life. We have to teach our kids to appreciate and work honestly for what they want. Everyone wants to live on Instagram life, and you are so right. Instagram got us thinking we could hop, skip, and jump like we ain't old as hell. And if we hit that floor the wrong way, honey, we might just not get a repairable bone. Okay, Instagram have you tripping, but you right about it. Amen. Yeah, respect this platform while adhering to YouTube guidelines. Racial slurs, derogatory comments, mean hateful content direct to anyone will be removed. Use creative expressions. Thank you. If unsure, appreciate you, Tangent, for laying the law down, honey. Too much love for Mammoth and no love for God. Yeah, I agree. She was a track star. Yes, she was. That's I forgot about that part. Um, um, player. I'm gonna say that this the game player right here. I remember seeing his name. I'm thinking someone was under their grandson account, if I ain't mistaken, but definitely she was a track star. And it's unfortunate, to be embarrassed. Students were saying that, like they saw all the cops rushing in. They wanted to know what was going on. Some were saying they were surprised that it was her. I said, dang, baby, you 19. You could have just waited. You were in college. You were doing something with yourself. Your track scholarship was going to take you places. Why? Why did you have to do that? If your views are alleged in your opinion, let us know in each comment. If not, it will be removed. Thank you, Tandra. What is wrong with people? Scorpio, what's up? 88069, what's up? I don't know, child, but it shocked the hell out of me. Greetings, Shar and chat. What's up? Hey, Shar and everyone in the chat. Got you, Cricket. Okay. All right. I think I got as far as I was going to get. I didn't want to get too behind in the comments. So listen, if anybody watched Carlos live when he was doing the real he was doing the review of Love and Marriage DC. He dropped some nuggets about the 47th, to be exact, minute of that chat. Because y'all know I got a little bit, I think I got a little bit of ADHD. I ain't sure, I ain't been diagnosed, but I can't sit through a lot of long winded stuff. Hence to why I don't do panels here on the chat. Because if you get up here and you start talking long winded, I can't sit with you. I start to forget what you said, So I don't need to put myself through it. I can only give somebody an hour of my time because, child, I can't stay with it. But what I would say is that I was able to get through until I heard something that sounds for what I was looking for. And um, when I got to the point of, getting to the point where Carlos was talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville, because Love and Marriage DC, I've already missed too much of it. I can't keep up. But he was talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville, and he was talking that there will be some new cast members. Um, there will be some removal of cast members. He also said that Sheree makes an appearance and she gets with some cast member. And that cast member gets so pissed off that cast member go find their husband and they tell their husband on that person, which hence brings Martel in the situation, because they coming from Martel. We ain't gonna talk to your woman, we're gonna talk to you. Okay, so that's what they do. They go to Martel. Now I got an idea who always act like she can't even breathe without her husband. Cause I don't see Tiffany as not standing up for herself, but she will go tell her husband. Then I see Tisha as saying, Tisha and Marceau think they some type of mafia or some stuff. So I can see that happening. But then I'm thinking Stormy will also go tell her husband, and Stormy always thinks she's something. So it's also, I'm thinking her too. I don't know who it is that he's talking about, but all I'm gonna say is Sheree trying to stand up for somebody and tell somebody about herself. I'm sure somebody got a couple words for you. Don't do that, baby. You're gonna have to do you're gonna have to get somebody else to do that. I don't think you're appropriate for to be telling somebody what they should be doing, how they should be doing it, and what you think of them. You need to sit back and be quiet, okay? Because you are not the one to come to somebody else's territory and talk. Child, we got a couple things we want to holler at you about. Why the hell your merchandise is so high? Why the hell you dating Martel, who can't do nothing for you or your household? And why the hell do you keep dating all these men that's either locked up, on their way to jail, can't even raise their own money, don't got that? Why? We want to know. We got questions. So I just think you the wrong person to talk to anybody about anything. Okay? You think it's Tisha P and Two Ross? It could be. Sorry, I'm late. It's all good. We welcome. We welcome you. Say that louder. I know that's right, Lee. We got some questions. You guys are speaking to Miss Linda. Hi, Miss Linda. Um, so we got that. Okay, you guys are speaking. Stormy Two Hood. I can't stand lying Carlos. She gets on my she gets on my nerves. Listen, I feel like this is my honest opinion from watching the Scorpion. I feel like Carlos is using a lot of the content creators to say what, which I'm gonna be honest, if I held a position as high as Carlos and I can't say a lot of stuff that I want to say, I'm going to go look for maybe Tanja or Ms. Linda that may be able to say something that I've watched them long enough, I've studied them long enough to see if they're capable enough to deliver what I need to be delivered without me being the messenger. You feel what I'm saying? So I can dig it. You feel what I'm saying? But I also say, messy, I don't think is appropriate, honestly. Even though we talk about Destiny and them here, I don't think it's appropriate for him to talk about his own show that he's producing. Now, if you're going to talk about it to bring more traffic, sure. But to talk about what they got going on, which he does a good job in not giving us too much, but he give us enough that we could go with. I must say that. But I don't think it's appropriate. I just think you need to kind of just lay off your own people. You know what I'm saying? That's my honest opinion. Y'all can let me know what y'all think. But I think he need to lay off his own people because what happens is if you're anything like me and you start talking cray about me, I gotta cut you off. And that might not look good. That might look like I just don't even want to see you nowhere but where you gonna sign my check in. Because that means I got to play you from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some friends, well, we know they're not friends. This is business, so they're not friends. And we don't even want to make it seem like he's entitled to be their friend. This is business and he got a job to do as well as them, right? But I feel like now we only business. So if you call me just to check on me because you heard something on the internet, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Because now we already crossed that barrier where we know that you're not even caring about my well-being because I've heard what you said on the internet. Now, granted, before everybody be like, oh, Carlos ain't say that. I didn't say he did. What I'm saying is these are the kind of things that get stirred up by you reviewing your own show or talking about your own people that you're producing. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all let me know what y'all think. Tisha is a snake. I can agree, Lee. Good evening, Ms. Linda. You guys are all speaking. Closer than I thought. Yes, Lee. 81 likes and 112 in the chat. Y'all better get with the program. Okay, y'all almost there, but not quite. Cheryl's laughing at Lee. Don't care for Carlos. Monica, a lot of us don't. Carlos King is the essence of deceitfulness, wicked, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, you hitting the nail on the head now. Nobody's thinking about Carlos King. I have zero respect for that man slash woman. Y'all in these comments got me going, honey. 120 watching, 82 likes. Get with the program. 69 miles away in an hour and 9 minutes. Okay. Little cup of coffee going to me. Checkmate. If you did not get a shout out, be confident that you are appreciated. Oh, yes, absolutely. You know, I love everybody, honey. Everybody. I was able to Tanja, I was able to get you what we talked about via email. I've always was able to talk to Miss Linda already, Instagram, and I was able to do Nina, and I was able to also talk to Claudia. So you guys be on the lookout for what we've already had a private conversation about. I love you guys. I can't say it enough. You guys are like amazing. And also J28, we had a conversation as well. For those of you who didn't hear the praise report for J28, I'm going to send some flowers because I love accomplishments. I love people that strive. I love people that just say I'm not going to stop here and not get stuck. J28 was up for some testing for a position that she was going for. It was a two-part series. If you guys didn't hear the praise report last time I was live, she was up for a two-part series. And she passed the second portion of that. So we are congratulating her here. A lot of people send a lot of congrats. I'm going to send some flowers over because that's just what I do. I love my people to win. And I want to hear about it. All right. So as long as you give me the permission, I'm going to tell all the checkmates about your good news. So if you don't want me to tell nobody, you better tell me on Instagram or Facebook. Hey, sis, this is between me and you. Because if not, I'm coming back and tell the checkmates that y'all did it. Y'all winning out here. And I love a praise report. Okay. Um, Tanja laying down the YouTube law. Yeah, she making it simple. Hey, Brenda, what's up? We're going up to 50 degrees Wednesday and Thursday. Then back to 35 degrees the rest of the week. Spring needs to come fast. I love your Char Live. Thank you, Carmel girl. I appreciate you. PN2 Rolls, we need to stop dividing and start standing up for all lives. Yeah, that's so true. My sister, whoa, it's snowing. It may not, it may snow here tomorrow. Okay. How far is, okay, you guys are speaking, talking to one another, have never caught your live, but always caught the replay. Oh, we appreciate you. I be trying to like switch the times up as much as I can according to my work schedule, because sometimes I can get away and go live. Sometimes I just can't. So I try to, make it work. But hopefully, you turn that notification on and you don't miss another live, Yana. What's up? Say that tangent death calls. We know not the day or hour. Yep, that's so true. Sure, I'm not sure if you are aware, but there are also two other ladies that are missing from that same area. They're not African American, but they are also missing from that same area. PN2 Ross, I did see it on someone else's page. I haven't had a chance to like search it up and do my own research on it, but I definitely am praying for them. I did see that today. Now that you mentioned it, I did see it because I'm always in something I got no business in. I'm just nosy like that. Okay, but definitely. We are definitely praying for them. It's also a young man really close to home who has been allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly because I don't have the report in front of me. It's just kind of a word of mouth. I respect my sources that given it to me, but allegedly he was released from prison or jail, whatever you call it, a little while ago. And shortly after that, he was kidnapped, and the family was looking for him right outside of the Camden area. And the family was looking for him, and they didn't find him. They had a bunch of missing person up. If you've seen him, contact this. The next day, I woke up and on Facebook, it was reported that this young man has died and rest in peace was posted in front of his name. Very young, and it's unfortunate that it happened. I have not yet seen a report. I would love to report on something that's close to home because we are definitely sharing your love with you, and we're sorry for your loss. Yes, I'm in the middle of Michigan's. Okay, you guys are talking. Well, Karma girl, you really in Michigan. I'm okay. You guys are speaking. We've got a lot of snow. Okay. When death calls, yes, ma'am. Prayers go out to the unalive and those who are alive, and thank God. Yes, Cheryl. Next to the lake. Okay, okay, okay. Good evening. You guys are speaking. People just need to stay out of Mexico. Woo, being too rough. Say it again. I ain't going nowhere near it. That used to be my spot, honey. I'd be like, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go. Yes. This says ladies need to accept the body God gave them. All this BBL and other surgery is only temporarily. Yes. Hey, Lee, y'all know I'm a little outdated with people on the internet. So enlighten me. This morning, somebody popped up on my page. I think I don't know, man. Oh man, Lee, but it was somebody. I guess I'm assuming that was pretty famous. If I remember the name by the end of this live, I'll shout it out. But this person, now you're talking about surgeries, was talking about she got on a. I guess basically she lives in China because I guess that's where all her bundles and stuff come from. And she was on this live. She had about 50 people on there. I couldn't believe what I was hearing, and it was very, very heartbreaking But what she did was went on this live and she said nobody knows about the surgery that she was going to get. She went and got a chin lift. She got her nose done again after the second time. She got something else done on her face. And in 2 days, she's going back and get her forehead and eyebrows done. She also got her titties done. This is all in one surgery, like that day. And she's in a recovery house, very nice recovery house, might I add. So somebody got some coins. She's in a recovery house, she says, for 45 days. She didn't tell her family. Nobody knows she there, which I thought was dangerous, but you don't ever know nobody reason for not telling. But she is like, oh yeah, it's gonna be so great. Honey, you look like you just got dragged through a race car, okay? And you talk about it's gonna be so great. And it just dawned on me how insecure people is about their bodies. I will work the tummy off until it's off, okay? I ain't nobody doing no surgery on me. To each his own. I know a lot of people get it done and successful and never go back, but it also seems like it's very addictive. It's like one time you get one thing, you got to go back and get another thing. And the enemy will have you to think everything on you that God created you in his perfect image is so wrong. Honey, get in the gym and work it out. Okay? That's what I want you to do. Stay the hell out these surgery rooms. The doctors got a job to do, but they cannot guarantee that your life will you will survive. Bottom line. They need just chill out with these surgeries, but definitely this person looked like they was ran over by a truck, and they was there and they got about 6 things done on them, and in a couple of days they're gonna get some more stuff done. And to me, the body they already have looked great, so I don't know what the hell going on. 119 partakers of the information. If you are enjoying this content, please match these numbers by highlighting. It's free, and thank you. If you are in the bushes secretly, highlight that like I can, because we won't tell nobody. All right, all right, all right. All right, okay. So that's what Carlos said. Y'all said y'all think it's Tisha. It's either Tisha or Stormy. I'm believing. That's what I believe. Okay, but he also said there's going to be some new cast members getting a gym surgery as temporary. Say it again, Lee. I am here, sis. Thank you, Ms. Linda. Um, but definitely, you guys are saying that it may be Tisha. I don't know. I got a strong feeling because you know how Stormy always go back and had this conversation with her husband. But I took me over when he said like he was like egging Sheree on for getting with somebody. And I'm like, Sheree, you're not the right person for that, sis. You're not the right person. Why are you trying to get with somebody, sis? That's not it. And then he also said that some cast members are going to go. And you guys heard me report earlier when Carlos said that Destiny, when DJ Richie Sky was saying, "Hey, is Destiny going to return?" And he was like, "That's a story." You know, he laughed it off. He said, "That's a story for Destiny." To tell the promo that Urban Bell magazine released, Destiny is nowhere in sight, which we knew that because we already talked about the female's brother, you know, posting Destiny in addition, like y'all need her. I beg to differ, but if you think so, okay, you like it, you love it, go ahead, bro, right? But I don't think that she's appropriate. Well, not appropriate. I don't think that, you know, listen, everything runs its course and everything is for a season. You get what you got to get while you're in it. And when the time is up, you move accordingly. Okay. Because nothing is forever, right? Although we want nothing is forever. Only thing doesn't change is God. Okay. He's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. But for him, I mean, for Destiny and them, they have to know use your resources while you got it. And when it's over, it's over. Move on to the next thing. I feel like Destiny has played herself out of her bag. She had it. All she had to do is still not talk about what she said she didn't have permission to talk about, but work around it and give the people what they want. Nobody is going to jeopardize their own job to save your job. And if there's somebody out there like that, point me in the right direction and we can have a conversation. But I have never met somebody that's going to jeopardize them to save you. It's going to automatically be you gotta go, sis. We can't do this no more. We reached a dead end. Ain't nothing I could do with you, and you ain't nothing you could do with me. We done. We're gonna have to just, cut it off right here. And I understand that, right? So we know that Destiny is probably gonna get on here like y'all don't even understand the back season. I was picked out or I was handpicked, I was being picked on. I don't think that's the case, right? I think he's giving you more than one chance. I think he'd allow you to recover yourself, redeem yourself repeatedly. And I think that you are stuck in your ways. I think you're spoiled. I think you think that life revolves around you. And I think you don't think that you have to make changes. But unfortunately, we live in a world where there's rules wherever we go. And if your boss is asking you to make those changes, honey, you're going to have to make those changes. So the fact that you will sit as long as you did and not have a conversation about what the people wanted or what the viewers are asking him for, I'm sure he gets so many DMs and inboxes and all types of stuff. And the only thing that you can do and say, I can't talk about that. Is that the only thing you had going on was a divorce? You got Madani over there, or had Madani over there rather, you having a baby. You could have talked about how stressful the baby is. You know what I mean? It's stressful because I thought I would prepare for, two-parent home, and now I'm in a parent, I'm parenting by myself. You could have went any route. You could have went to post traumatic stress. Any of those things would have been a storyline. But you was like, I'm Destiny. I'm going to do things the way I've been doing it with my bad attitude self, and ain't nobody going to check me. Well, now you learn. You learn quickly, okay? So, well, listen, ultimately, I don't want nobody to lose their job. I pray that your next go around, because as long as you're willing to get some things in order, you will win again. When that is, that's between you and God, right? But once you get some things in order, you recognize your mistakes, and you definitely check your attitude out the door, your opportunity will come up again. And next time, I'll pray that you will bandage it up and hold it like that's a birth that you given to your child, and you will guard it, because I don't feel like you guarded it. You know what I mean? I don't feel like you protected it. I don't feel like you was appreciative to your bag. I feel like you thought it was a handout so you could treat it any kind of way. And ultimately, that's what happened with handouts. People don't appreciate your handout. They just be like, oh, it was her. She got it. She got it her name. So it's all good. You know what I mean? But you aborted your mission. Willingly, you gave it all over. So we know for sure that somebody else is stepping into Destiny plates. We know that a lot of Kiki is going to be a full-time member cast. So we don't know who was demoted or who was put up, but it's a lot going on. Madani lasted about as long as John stayed in the army. Y'all know what? I can check in and click the like button. Hey, ADR, what's up? Thank you. It's going to be hard to prosper when Melody opened the door for her, and that's what I just said, Cheryl, and she came to Love and Marriage Huntsville with a chip on her shoulder and thought she was too good to the viewers about her life and has a nasty attitude. And I agree. So could discuss how hard it is for blacks to run a beauty. Yep, she could have. Okay, I was trying to. Okay, she could have even talked about. I mean, discussed how hard it is for blacks to run a beauty supply store. It is, because we have to think, when blacks go in to run a beauty supply store, all those different people that people are not of our race that have a beauty supply store, they don't pay as high as we do. You know what I mean? They don't pay as high as we do. That's the first thing, you know what I mean? So they don't pay as high as we do. So that's a lot of stuff that we run into as well. She could have talked about how nobody respect the position of black salon, beauty supply store owners. They act like, we're not capable of doing it. Even our own kind do it. You know what I mean? I ain't going in there. I'd rather go to Koreans than give our kind our money. Y'all know what they say. She could have talked about anything. Sheree needs to pull the plug on that fake relationship she is having with Martel. He is going to drag her through the mud like he does everyone else. And they say they still filming. So if they still filming, according to Carlos and according to Melody, when she was saying that she was still filming, right? And Martel said that they were filming also. They're still filming, which means that these filming situations, they're probably going to break the season up into two parts like they did last season. That means that a lot of these situations are like in real time that's going to be aired on the show. So it won't be an attitude you caught 5-6 months down the line. You're gonna have your attitude right now because it just happened. So a lot of this stuff is going to go down. You hear me? Let me see what y'all saying. Then I'm gonna come back to the bottom. Um, You guys are speaking. She could discuss being a caregiver to her father who has cancer. I saw that also, Barbara. She had a lot to talk about. She just chose not to. And I don't think that I think she thought she was like that girl. You know what I mean? That B, as Ariana would say. You know what I mean? Girl, everybody's touchable, everybody's removable, and everybody's replaceable. Okay. A job will hire you, and just as fast as they hire you, they will get rid of you and replace you. So I guess she learned today, huh? 150 likes and 165 in the chat. Y'all almost there. Look at y'all coming through on this great old Monday. Y'all better stop making mama proud. Okay. Destiny and Wanda both fire and are non-factors. And is Patricia T, I think it is Letitia and Stormy or Kiki. What? Patricia T, facts. They are real. 140 watching and 130 nights. Great job, chat. Yes. I love Mel and Tiffany. They are both true Scorpios. Yes. It's Letitia, Stormy, or Kiki. Okay, Miss Linda, I'm here for it either way, honey. Because I might have to call out of work the day of premiere. I can't focus. Listen, I also want to I want to really stay out the personal stuff that's going on with Love and Marriage Huntsville this season, even though I feel like I've been doing a good job on like navigating it. I kind of want to pull back a little bit more on their personal lives and just review the show. And we're going to dog walk them that way because one of the things we got to be careful as content creators that we are not bringing their mess into our homes, right? And sometimes we get too invested. That's why I'm careful what I speak over people and I'm careful what I choose to speak about. Okay, because some stuff just isn't funny and it just ain't deemed worthy to talk about. Okay, so definitely we're gonna be, reviewing the show, but we're gonna be careful of how much we review. Okay. All right, all right. Let me go to the bottom because y'all typing away and I'm here for it. I'm staying with y'all today. No way, no how will Ariane get on that show? Yes, we're her non-comprehending self. I said, huh? What's going on? Why you keep talking about um the show when he talking about social media? The show is done up for you, sis. It's over. Why we still talk about the show? And he trying to get, he said, no, media, you talking about the show. I said, thank you, Marley Moore. Thank you for telling her what you're talking about. She's struggling over there. Okay. I don't think Kiki would have anything to say to Sheree. The Scots want so badly for it to be a beef between Mel and Sheree, but it's going to be the other way around. Yeah, because they both seem like they're not like a messy person. Mel has no reason to be mad with Sheree, and she said that out her own mouth. She don't have nothing, in passing they pass, but I don't have no reason to be mad with you that you with my ex-husband. I encourage my ex-husband to move on, and one day we can all sit down at the table and have a big old dinner together. I encourage him to go ahead about his business so he can leave me the hell alone. I don't see Mel as having a problem with her, and I darn sure don't think that Sheree will create a beef with her. You know what I mean? She seems like she may be messy behind the scenes, but not up in personal. That's just what I feel. ADR, here you go. Let's go. Let me detanglize it. I got you. Dusty storyline was to talk her excuse me, talk her ish about Melody life and chose to tell her story for free with blogger interviews versus tell her story for her paycheck. Mm, Straight like that, ADR. I got you. I told you I was going to detanglize that thing. Yes. Make it plain and simple. You fumbled your own bag by wanting to do what you wanted to do. As it's just as bad as Robin talk about she was gonna go on Patreon and give the real story versus telling it on the platform is paying for you. We're gonna have to get the belt and whoop your behind. Okay, Carlos King and Martel is trying to sneak Ariana on the show allegedly. Oh, Miss Linda, you be having a tea. Well, you saw on that live that her and Martel did. Hold on, y'all, because my lips is starting to get a little dry and I can't have that. Hold on. All right, I'm back. All right, all right, all right, all right. I hope that's not the case because, man, listen, I don't think that Melody will be worried. I just think it would be a smack in the face for her because I don't think she's pressed about a lot of things. And I know that's right. 172 watching, 158 likes. Y'all almost there. Well, you have to have open the store to get the business. Bella saying no business going to come if the door is always closed. Tell them again, Bella. Sis, you got hello? Anybody home? Hello? Yeah, the lights are on in there. Is anybody in there? No, they just on just to make us think that they open. The open sign is on. Anybody in there? No, that's just that was lit up from last night. Ain't nobody been back since. Childless. Y'all better not start with me, honey. I heard for sure Martel and Ariana were detained to cool down due to a bad, loud argument. Not a good look for a custody case. And y'all know if it's the truth, I, JG, hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. But definitely if it is the truth, Melody Lawyer can definitely get what he needs to, seal the deal. You think you're a greater parent? We out here having all this disturbing of the peace going on. Child, listen, I hope this is not the case. For who I am, I hope that that's not the case, because sometimes stuff just get out of control. But for the case, I hope that it's the case, because Martel, I don't want what makes you think that you could do a better job than Melanie. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know where your head at. You know what I mean? Sheree doesn't need to be on the show. This isn't Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think Carlos needs to go. He wants this to be Real Housewives of Huntsville. Gigi, I said that when he started talking about it, and I saw how hyper he became when he talked about Sheree. He acted like he was having a moment again, like he was over there at Real Housewives of Atlanta. I said, oh, he's stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like he's feeling like he there. So maybe that's what giving him that adrenaline rush. Again, he like, yes, she's back. It's feeling like home. Yes, go. Like, yeah, I can. Caroline say, right, Robin, yeah, doing all that, girl. How you gonna share your story with Patreon, who paying you $2.50 versus the people that's cashing your check like a real check? Allegedly, she has never wanted to tell her life, but quick to put Mel's business on blast all the time. Meanwhile, she went out of business and did. Again, thank you for the 4.99 super sticker. Um, I think Destiny was taking advice from the Scots to conceal her personal business because CK allowed them to. She probably did. She was taking a lot of advice from them. But see, they still have her jobs and she doesn't. You have to be careful of the messenger that gives the message, okay? Because sometimes the messenger don't want you to win, like, or be on their level, so they try to keep you down below them so that they can always keep climbing. But they really don't know that they digging a hole for themselves, because while you don't want somebody else to win and you're working behind the scenes so they can stay down, you'll be the very same one that's in the same spot and they'll bypass you. So you have to be careful about the games that you play. Know that. That's a little nuggets for everybody. You know what I mean? Destiny thought she was running things and could get away with it. And that's the reason she is still in LB's house. She thinks she can do whatever she wants. You couldn't have said her. Yes, the wrong team. And it is. Okay, that's going to be a good drag. Hell yeah. Hey Robin, what's up? Barbara in the building. Facts, Linda, totally wrong team. Destiny chose the wrong team and did. Sheree need to pull. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm in there. Wait a minute. Brittany, I think I missed that. But hey, welcome to the chat. I just don't want to see Wanda and her nasty food on my TV screen. You're gonna be like, I'm not eating no more today. I'm not eating no more today. I done saw enough. My stomach hurt and my stomach is turning. I don't want to see no more. I done saw a bunch of potatoes, running feet inside of the greens. I don't want to see it no more. Brittany, don't do it, babes. Don't do it. Oh man. You guys are speaking. She could have discussed how. Okay. Sheree needs to pull the plug. I think I got that one. All right, I'm on the roll, honey. All right. If Carlos, let me see, if Carlos gives Martel and brings Slow Soul on the show, I will be boycotting Love and Marriage Huntsville on all the shows that he produces for OWN. Damita, say it again. Thank you again for the 4.99. And yes, you're right. I don't think I personally, coming from my own experience, I do not want to ever support anybody that has cheated with somebody else's husband. Okay. I was on the other end of that, and you cheated with my husband, and I just can't get with it. So, my personal reasons why I will not be supporting anybody that felt like it was okay to cheat with somebody's husband. I don't care if you got saved and delivered. My feelings are my feelings, and God needs to forgive you, not me. Okay, so I'm not willing to do that because I was on the other side of that. I know what it is to sit up and wait for your husband to come home and he never come home. I know what it is, okay? And I also know what it is to be, your bank accounts and stuff like that, and money missing, and you like, where's my money? And they cashing this, chick your money in on this other chick. I know what it feel like. You feel what I'm saying? I know what it is to play sleep, so you ain't got to fight with this individual about what you know is wrong, right? I listen, I got stories for days. So me personally, I can't support it. You know what I mean? And I like to, watch stuff that's not going to mess with my mental, and that will mess with me mentally because that's this area that not it doesn't sting, but it's a very vivid and it's real fresh for me. You feel what I'm saying? So, and while it's not fresh like today's fresh, but it is 11 years fresh, and I could probably remember the incident like yesterday. While it doesn't have an active effect on me, I remember waiting up for my husband to come home, and I can't support that for that reason. But that's a little bit of my situation because y'all know I'm real. I'm just gonna keep it from the hip. Ain't none of this stuff gonna affect me. My past is my past. My story is my story. My testimony is what healed me. So I'm still living a day. I'm a living testimony. All right. Let it do what it do. Hey Bill, what's up? Let us just keep Mel in our prayers. Yes, always. Shar, I love your laugh. I get so tickled just hearing it. Oh, Janetti, y'all know I be trying to hold it in, but when y'all funny, I come through. Cats in the building, facts. That's painful. Hell yeah, it is. You guys are speaking. Me too. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Hey, Megan, what's up? Megan, do what it do, what it do. Simply beautiful in the building. What's up? You see how Mel tables is prepared. It is full and is 53 minutes into the chat and 192 watching and 177 likes. Y'all learning. Y'all understood the assignment. That's the kind of day we had, the honey. Understand the assignment. I know that's right. I think he was addressed in Martel. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, you talking about that video that somebody sent me? Who sent me it? I don't know who sent it to me. Demetra, you talking about that video when he was basically saying, "Don't get stupid out here." I heard what he said, and you can't tell me he was not talking about Martel allegedly because I feel like he was talking about that live when Martel brung Arion on, and they thought they was going to say, "Carlos King, is you behind it?" He basically said, "Don't let nobody cut your check. Humble yourself, son." Oh, he definitely was talking about Martel, in my opinion. All right, I don't have no proof that he was, but it don't take a rocket scientist to figure the hell out. And he definitely was talking about Martel. Definitely became buddy buddy with the woman who took her job, Stormy. And that ain't that the way it goes. Simply beautiful. That's the way it goes. You got to be careful. Don't play him too close. Sheree got more to worry about. She is in bed with the devil. Woo, child, not sleeping with the enemy part full. Uh, and we'll soon find out that the love bombing Martel portraying on her is going to turn into a pure hell. She will see that there's no happy ending. Mm, I can agree. Listen. I can agree. Let Carlos bring closer on that show. It will be the worst thing he can do. The millimeters will tear on big bosses, email and everything else down. It will be the last thing Carlos does. I agree. Maritha in the building. What's up? That's true, Shar. Hi, how are you? Belle says hello, everyone. Katz is speaking. Shar, did you hear CK message yesterday? I wonder who he was speaking with. Yep, Patricia T. You know I did. Somebody sent it. That's why I love my checkmates. My checkmates be like, Shar is sleeping. Or Shar is working because y'all know I work like crazy, and we gonna make sure she don't miss nothing. I love waking up to my DM full. I heard somebody say, I wish they stopped sending me all these DMs. That ain't me. That's not me. I thank you for sending me the DMs because a lot of times, y'all know I love to sleep. You let me sleep 24 hours, I would. A lot of times I'm sleeping or I shut out the internet for a little bit. I try to get, as much time off the internet as possible, or I'm working. My work schedule is so crazy. But like I said, anything that God has given me the victory and ability to do, I try to take care of that. And sometimes that's like allows me to be sleep deprived because I can try to do this, and this. Like today, I went live on Facebook Live talking about the cases that we just covered here, and nobody was on the live. Like later on, I saw numbers going up, but I was being diligent with the assignment that he gave me, and I'm going to be faithful with that, right? So that's why I'm not pressed. I talk like I was talking to you. I got it done. All right. So with that being said, back to what you was talking about, he definitely was talking to Martel. Oh man, Carlos is the one who hooked up Sheree and Martel allegedly, and Ms. Linda, I believe that wholeheartedly. Kay Hayes, hi, long time no see. What's up? Long as y'all don't call me and Martin Luther King speeches, I'm good. We got you, ADR. We got you. I love breaking it down. Okay. You're welcome for sure. Hello, Katza. Okay, you guys are speaking. Agree. comes on the show, I'm out. A lot of us will be. Thank you for your super chat. Greatly appreciated. Yes, Miss Linda, it is. Slots probably gave Marty the ultimate get her on the show. Um oh, ultimatum. Get her on the show and she'll break her silence even worse than her hissy fit. Uh, I don't know, y'all. I love your comments. Look, they be encrypted. Listen, PT, I be like, hold on, let me breathe, let me get it together, because you know I talk fast. So I be like, let me wait a minute, ADR, I'm here. I had to break it down and slow down so I can read it. But I love your comments always. You guys are speaking. Hey, Anthony. Anthony in the building. What's up? 213 watching, 197 likes. Y'all almost there, not quite. Mensa says, right, Patricia. How many think it is time for Martel to go and find a job? Bell, I was just thinking that. I think Martel time on the show is up. Okay, I don't think he gonna have much more. He doesn't know how to seriously date, and I don't think that he's over Mel, so that's really hindering him. What's up, Anthony? I didn't see you yet, but I see everyone speaking, so hello to you as well. Destiny got what she got because she wanted Stormy to replace Mel, but she replaced her instead. See how that worked? That's why I don't pay to play dirty. I think Carlos Sunday messages are for Martel. He has been talking about letting people face their consequences. Stephanie, what's up? Yes, absolutely. Yes, Anthony is here. I've heard. Oh, here he is. Hey, Aunt, what's up? Make it do what it do what it do, because we ain't sleep with you last night. Y'all go over there and show my boy some love. He be coming through. I be watching him. Listen, I love to see people climb the ladder and no effort. And he's doing it effortlessly. You know what I mean? And he's very appreciative to it and very humble. So I appreciate him for that. Some people you can't watch because they just doing too much, patting themselves on the back. And I just can't. But I can appreciate your humbleness. Shout out to you, boo. Um, how you guys are speaking. Hey, Sharon, everyone. Yes, absolutely. And Cricket says hello, Miss Linda. Um, Miss Tracy, hi, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Gemini 1958. What's up? Can snap clap back. I know that's right. Make it crackle pop. Check her booze all she wants to at anyone, but it is better not to be at Melanie. Yeah, I think that would be the wrong way. Okay, that might get she might get listen. The millimeters might pop through the screen. I don't think she want to bark up that tree, ADR. All right, guys, listen. One more announcement. You know, we talk about love and marriage Huntsville here, which is fine. That's what we do. But you know that our motive here, and I want to make sure I keep on putting emphasis on our mission here. Our mission is that we support right. Just so happened that right now in this season, that Melody just happened to be right with a lot of stuff that she is doing. If she is doing something behind the scenes that we cannot see, it is what it is. We can't see that, right? Not saying she is. I'm just saying because people always like to jump in my comments and talk about Melody is not perfect. Y'all always doing this for this and that. We never said that she was. But what we stand for what's right. And if that time come when Melody is wrong, we're gonna talk about that as well. But as for right now, sis flying straight and we support straight. Okay, we support right. We don't go with what's wrong. If you stop playing so dirty, maybe you can play on the winning team or the right team. Right now, you're on the dirty side, so we don't want no parts of you. And it is what the hell it is. Okay, so it is what it is. He's done trying. Remember, Mexico has always been where's that? For decades. What is happening now? It's not new. Yeah, Tandra, you're right. I just never heard it the way I'm hearing it back and back here. Back to back now. I'm a child of God and I love everyone. But that being said, I don't like that heifer. Not starting with the comment. I'm a child of God and I love everybody. Okay, but that heifer got me chopped. And get off this line right now. You got me dying. Destiny didn't like Tiffany because she thought she was going to take her job, but it was Stormy, her good buddy, who did. Yep, I remember that. I remember that. Miss Tracy is speaking. Okay, addressing Martel. Okay, okay. Happy day. Hi, how are you? I love that name. Happy day. Um, Allegedly, in my opinion, he's playing the long game on all fronts. He wants to win. I would have no interactions with him at all. He's throwing stones but playing the victim. And is I can agree. I can agree. Willard, so do I. Okay, okay, okay. Yes. I love to hear you say, make it do what it do. Oh, yeah, make it do what it do. Yeah, baby, we here. Ariane getting her karma because she don't at all look like she did. And that's another thing. And I'm for real, Cheryl, that's a sad situation. Girl, you look so beat up and so stressed and like he's just weighing you down. I just wish that you can see that for real, all jokes aside. I wish you can really see that. Like look at your pictures, go side to side. Listen, I remember, and I'm gonna end with this, guys. I remember when my second separation happened, I was so hurt and distraught because sometimes we want things so much more than what God wants for us, and so much that we blind ourselves to a lot of different stuff, or we tell ourselves that it can, it be all right. And when we get, while you're telling yourself that it's going to be all right, you're dragging yourself into the situation more. However, I was so sick, like mentally sick. Like, I mean, couldn't get out the bed sick. Like, I can't even emphasize sick so much. Like, I was like, Lord, if I cannot, and I'm being real with y'all, because y'all know I'm real. I went through a moment where I said, Lord, if I can't have that person, I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing. And it might sound cray. That's why I say that I understand what she's going through. Now, I ain't never messed with nobody husband because I ain't about that. But I've understanding not being in a position to let go. I understand being in a position where you want what's wrong for you, right? I understand not having the willpower to do so. I understand strongholds. I understand them like nobody's business. And it takes God and God Himself to get you up. So, and you start to look beat down and people start asking you, you okay? You're like, yeah, what the hell wrong with you? Why you keep asking me, am I okay? But they can see the whooping more than you can. You can't tell that you're looking a strange out here and strange as hell out here on the streets, sis. But everybody else asks you okay because you look beat down and wore down. So I leave you with that. You know what I mean? Be encouraged. I pray that one day you will allow the stronghold to be lifted and you recognize your worth. You got children that you need to live for, and Marty Moore is going to bring you down, and you're going to bring yourself down first because you're allowing it. And a person that allow it is only going to allow the person to do it worse, right? So it is what the hell it is. We wish you well, boo. Um, so that's that. That's my time, guys. That's my time. I'm actually about 10 minutes over, but I love your checkmates. You guys have been faithful and riding with me till the wheels fall off. So we done with this, okay? Um, wait a minute. Ariane come up on the screen. I jumped. She looked like the elephant man by the who the hell just Patricia. Patricia, get the hell off this live. It's too early. It's too early for me right now, okay? Not the elephant man by the face, honey. AC better run. I left while I was 4 months pregnant, and I am still here. Just my opinion. Pamela Parker. Best advice I heard all day. You have to know when to put on your skates and run. And now she's looking like she just can't hide it anymore. And and he knows that he can, do what he do to her. So, that's what it is. And until she put her foot down and say, you know what, I'm going to do without your check that you give me monthly or weekly or whatever. And until she gets to the point where she's okay with going to the courthouse and filing for child support to get her portion, it's going to be a long road for her. So I'm definitely praying for her. Being hooked on someone or anything can be like a drug. Woo, baby, you better say that, Tanja. I'm gonna sit you right there for a little bit. Um, Close all Martel looked 10 years older and dusty as hell. The pain they cause Mel is showing up on them both, and it just might be the start of their karma they have earned. Watch how you treat a child of God. Yeah, it's definitely a start of some type of God, like I'm here. Either you going to get down or lay down, but either way, I ain't going nowhere, and I'm going to make it either worse for you, or I'm going to allow you to feel some of this. So you have to pick and choose your battles wisely. I am so happy God took you from where you've been. Belle, you couldn't have said that better, honey. I was just in the car, yeah, this weekend, as a matter of fact, and I told y'all God has did some stuff for me, but that's another story for another day. But I was just in the car the other day, and I was out with my daughter, and the bill was like crazy high, y'all, like crazy high. And I told y'all I've been at the bottom, I've been in the middle, and now I'm where I want to be, but not where I want to be, if that makes sense, right? But the bill was extremely high, and I was so excited that I was able to pull a kind of bill like that. I just was like, Lord, I remember when I couldn't afford anything. My kids never knew we struggled, but in my head, I was just like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? But I remember. So I am so grateful for where God has brought me from. Y'all know I'm just real. You know what I mean? I'm so grateful that my struggles aren't my struggles like they used to be. That's why I make my yes, yes and my no, no. And I'm serious about that because I'm afraid of going backwards. Okay. I know where God has brought me from and going to take me to. Okay. But that's that. Uh what Anthony said, did I miss it? It's terrible. She looks awful. It is sad. Allegedly, if she is with him, she could end up homeless, incarcerated, or losing her kids. Yes, happy. You're right about it. Candy, hi, how welcome to the chat. Great show. I appreciate you. God bless you all and thank you. Yes, absolutely. News revealed, I think people are being careful not to tarnish the memory of the deceased alleged. Absolutely. Nope, I love your show. We see each other. Absolutely. I think she looks pregnant and tired. Yeah, she does. I wish everyone would think they went to wait a minute. Think they went to Mexico not for surgery but something else. Yeah, could be, Belle. Whatever I hear Mexico, I think of those old movies. Y'all is cracking the hell up. 934 Brandy, what's up, babes? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, Mr. Anthony at AK. In my book, he knows what he's doing. Like someone, wait a minute, told him on some platform he's not new to the game. He is true to the game. Absolutely, it's evidence in his delivery. Um, Kendra, hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Yes, you are right about that. Absolutely. Good question, Anthony. I missed it. Let me get up here to his Odell. I read the wrong Anthony. LOL. Okay, I think I missed it, guys. I don't know if it disappeared what he said. Yes, folks love you when they need you, but they love but let them get a little flowers and they are followers and they don't know how to act. Yes, you're right about that. Love me some Anthony. Absolutely. Tell it, Anthony, please. I missed it, but I'm gonna get up here. Come through, Anthony, with the T. I say Tisha. Let me go all the way up because I missed it. Oh, baby, I know who Sheree got nice nasty with. Ooh, yeah. I saw your little story. I said, Anthony always got the dang on T. I love it. So I'm here for it. When you drop it, I'm here for it. Okay. I got my notification on because I done told you I ain't gonna miss no more lives. I'll be here, honey. Even if I'm driving, that live notification come up, I'm here. Okay. Hello, Sharon Miles. What's up, Mary? What's up? Wait, tell she gets mad, it will be soon. Oh yeah, she gonna spill it all. She gonna be like, yeah, Martel, remember you text me and you told me, Martel, to say that we wasn't fighting and to come on your camera, and she gonna drop all those text messages. It's coming. God forbid when the show air and she see him and Sheree, honey, she gonna drop every text message in her phone. So he better get ready. You guys are speaking to Anthony. Please take a moment to highlight your like icon to activate this channel viewing algorithm. Thank you. Appreciate you. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 5K and is all right, all right, all right. I said I was going, guys. I'm getting out of here because I'm going to keep being in these comments because y'all know I get lost in the comments. I love your checkmates. Until next time, we'll do it again. Not tomorrow, but I'll be live the next day. I'll do every other day from here on out. So I'm here. You remember the day I was here? Just say, Shar, be back the following day. I love you. Till next time. Bye.